Hey guys, this is Scott with Texas Archery. We are live here at our 9 o'clock a.m. SYWAT. It's just me right now. We've got a couple people coming to help me out. This morning was just so busy, we couldn't get everybody here that we needed to. So we've got it going. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to kind of control everything right now until we get some more support here. But I did want to go ahead and get you guys or get some stuff going so you guys can see what's going on. Amy, go ahead and hit that top left button right there. Let's go ahead. Now we've got the archers down there live, and I've got my wife here helping me out and kind of teaching her how to use this camera. So if you want to go ahead and zoom in, oops, we're on the wrong one. So I'm going to go ahead and go to camera 2 here, and you can kind of zoom in on the archers. We can see how they're doing. So far, it looks like everybody's shooting well and having a good time. There's Ivy Gonzalez, ranked #1 in the nation for seniors in USAT last year. Really good shooter. Love having all these good shooters. There's a couple, David in the back there from Texas A&M. So we'll go ahead and scroll out here, kind of scroll through all the archers. Right now, and we'll explain what we're doing here in just a second. So let's go ahead and flip through the cameras. So we have the cameras on target. So if we want to look at target 1, we'll go ahead and zoom in. And I clicked on the wrong button. So this is why I don't do this. So we'll go ahead and go right here on target 1. So how the scoring is working for this. So you have a single spot and a 5 spot. Well, we're going to start with the single spot. You have everything in white is 5, and that is a perfect score is a 5. If you hit an X, you get an X. X is worth 5 as well. That's how tiebreakers will be determined if there is a tie. You have the next ring is 4, 3, 2, 1. Then, so that's the scoring. You have a 5 spot. So a lot of the archers, compounders specifically, there are some recurves that shoot 5 spot. There's just a 5 and a 4. That's it. I know you see a little extra ring in there on the blue, but that's not, it's just a 5 and a 4. So if you hit white, it's a 5, X, same way, and then the blue is a 4. There's a little bit of an illusion. If you guys can see, doesn't it look like the 5 spot white is bigger than the white on the single spot? It even looks that way even in person when you're looking at it. The 5 spot actually looks bigger. When you set them over top of each other, they're exactly the same size. Just gives kind of an illusion because of all that dark blue that's around that single spot. We'll go ahead and kind of scroll out. Sorry, I mean to move my move my camera so you guys don't get sick from everything moving. But this is already going to be, we're on track to be this will be our largest SYWAT ever. November, we had 190 archers that shot this event. And right now, I think we're sitting at about 186. And we will continue to grow throughout the weekend because guys will want to reshoot. Some people, I'm getting texts from people saying, hey, is there spots open here, spots open here? We filled up pretty quick. We had like a month out, we already had 100 people signed up. So pretty cool that we have so many people that do show up and shoot this shoot. We have live scoring going. So we're going to go ahead and flip over to the live scoring. So if you want to see, if you're watching this and you want to see live scoring, you go to eyesonscore.com. You'll go click on team up in the top right corner, change to team, and look up Texas Archery. Then once you go inside there, you'll see the shoot that's going on right now. You just have to click on the live ball, and it'll start giving you the live scores. And you just have to refresh that screen ever so often to see the updated scores. How the app works is very simple. I say very simple. It took us 2 years to develop this thing to the point where we're at. But what you do is each person that each I guess let's what we're talking about today, we're testing out tablets right now. So there's a tablet at every one of the bales, and one archer is scoring on a tablet, and that scores are immediately posted to this website, updated, ranking and everything, and you're going to see those scores update and ranking as they go. Great way to see and watch remotely if you want to see how your archers are doing. You can see basically in by in as it goes up there. I'll put this up ever so often, but really the best way for you to find your archer, because there are like almost 190 names out there, it takes 4 minutes for my system to scroll through all of them. So it takes a while, and I don't want to leave this on, leave this on your screen for 4 minutes every time, because we'll almost shoot through a whole end by the time we get through all of the live scoring. So I'm showing my wife right now, Amy. Yeah, I'm going to show her. She just told me, you're doing this all yourself. Right here, when you look from our perspective, we have a bunch of screens on the up there, and so these all line up. All those line up for. So this one, dude, you can go through all of these camera scenes. So there you go. That one's on the archers. This one has kind of like a picture-in-picture. Click on that one. Now this one's just a picture of just the the bales that we can zoom in on. That one has nothing. And then we got those 3, and then we have our live scoring right here. Click on these to control the camera. So that's camera 2. So click there. So then you can zoom out there and zoom in. There you go. I've never showed her this, so I'm just like, hey, can you just do this? And she's like, okay. It's great seeing all the youth out here. We filled up our youth bales this weekend. Almost every single line is completely full. The only line that's really kind of open right now is our 6 p.m. spillover line. So I went ahead and opened up a 6 p.m. for Saturday, just in case people wanted to reshoot from Saturday, and to try to keep us from having to be so crowded on Sunday. Last November, our Sundays were just packed, and we tried to squeeze in as many people as you can. It was just too crowded, so we decided not to do that again. Like I said, every single line is full. We're here at Texas Archery, and Texas Archery, if you've never been here, it's a beautiful facility. We have stadium seating back there for the parents. You can see that. They get to comfortable to be able to watch and see everything that's going on. And you can sit up high, so you can get above the archers and kind of really see what's going on. So we have, let's go ahead and you can zoom in on those if you want, Amy, or just scroll like you're doing. That's perfect. So you can see all the archers down there. And once I get a few more people here, you won't have to listen to my voice the whole time. But shoot your way, this is TFAA, shoot your way across Texas. And what that means is that a lot of shops, I would say a lot of shops here in Texas will get 2 SYWATs a year for their facility. They open it up so archers can come and shoot. They need to shoot at 3 locations to be eligible for Shooter of the Year. Once they're eligible, if you are the top score at the end, your top 3 scores, you can shoot this thing 6, 8, 10, whatever times. They take your top 3 scores. Those 3 scores then are combined, and whoever has the top score in their division and age, they are Shooter of the Year, and they get a shadow box. Another thing that happens with this shoot is if you shoot 3 locations and you're in the top 3, you will earn a plaque. And so when you go to the state championship, your plaque will be there. You can go and pick it up, or you have someone pick it up for you if you can't make it to the state shoot out at Cinnamon Creek. We started building our 300 wall back there, if you could see that. We had our first 60X of the weekend from Connor Sears. So Connor showed up last night and shot his SYWAT and shot a 60X, and then also that was his second 300 here, one in November, one this month, and so what that means is he earned a Texas Archery 300 buckle, 300 club buckle. We have about 19 people shooting for those buckles today. Ryan looked like that was a good shot, shaking his head yes. This thing's moving along pretty quick. I'm not sure. Go ahead and go to the scores. Let's see how. Let's see, Amy. What one are we on? If we have, so this is the fifth end. So one more ender after this, we'll be halfway through. We changed up our SYWAT this year. We changed it up so that we're starting at 9 instead of 10. I kept sending out a bunch of emails trying to make sure people know that, because the one thing about SYWAT, it's always 10 and 2. Well, I've changed ours from 9 to 1:30, or 9 and 1:30 and 6. I needed to try to squeeze 3 in, and also I'm trying to alleviate the parking load that this place has. When you have 36 archers showing up, it does fill up the parking lot, and then if you add another 36 that show up before this thing's over, so you have a lot of cars in our parking lot, and I'm trying to see how this works to make that a little better. This afternoon, if you guys want to come out and check it out, we have a shoot at 1:30 today, and we have one at 6 p.m. tonight, and there are plenty of spots open at 6 p.m. All right. Let me go ahead and get back over here. Amy is controlling everything for us. I'm going to take a quick look and see if there's any questions out there. All right. Let's get some music going. Oh, let me turn this one off. There we go.
Never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think there's beauty in the gray, the cold, but you just want the gold. And there's no way I can beat it, cause I got no chance when it comes to her. She got the glitter and the fame, and I just wasn't enough for you. Wish you could be happy, yeah, yeah. But I can't lie. LA made you crazy, yeah, yeah. You don't care what's real no more, no, you don't want me anymore. You only want what you can afford. This is goodbye, bye. LA made you crazy, yeah, yeah. I see your stories and I can't believe all the people you meet. Think you belong with everybody else, but you belong with me. And there's nothing I can do, cause you don't see straight.
So that's Kobe right there at full draw. He's one of the ones shooting for his 300 buckle, I believe, this weekend. What we did was, like I'd said, if you came in November and shot a 300, you would be eligible for the 300 team, or the 300 club buckle for Texas Archery. That means you have to come back and shoot another 300. Ivy Gonzalez is one of them as well. Ryan's down there with us too. And they're looking to get that 300, and they will earn themselves a big old buckle that says they're a part of that 300 club. I might have to make it tougher. We have more and more people earning that 300 buckle, so I may have to change it up a little bit because, we got to get, like I said, there was 19 archers eligible. One of those is a recurve archer, which is really cool. I might even make a game time decision, because if a recurve archer comes in here and shoots a 300, I think that's pretty awesome. That's not easy to do, and if we can get some more of the recurve 300 buckles out there, I might make a game time decision and hand those buckles out just if you can shoot it one time. So as a recurve shooter, you shoot a 300 one time here, I will give you a 300 buckle. Let me see, where is right there. So she's testing to see if she can go ahead and get the camera on me. So we have 36, 35, maybe, no, there's probably about 30-ish archers down there. We did have 36 signed up. A couple of them moved around. A couple of them didn't show. That happens. We know that. One thing we changed, if you are a club that wants to use this live scoring app, go to eyesonscore.com, go ahead and register, and it is free for you to use. I take that back. It costs you $1 a year to be able to use this app, up to 40 archers, unlimited tournaments. So if you have a club or a tournament that's under 40, it doesn't cost you anything. If it's above that, then there's going to be a little bit of a fee for each archer added to it, but still very minimal, and it allows you to be able to do live scoring with the equipment that you have. It was designed to use the archers' cell phones. So if you have 4 archers that have 4 archers on a bale, you go ahead and assign one person. It sends them a text with a security code, their email, and to download the app. You download it. Now you can do live scoring for your bale, and it'll all update directly to the website for everybody to see. Super easy. We have multiple tournaments running this weekend. We have the TAAF down in Victoria, Texas, that's running live scoring. We've got live scoring here. This is one of the first weekends that we have multiple shoots going on at the exact same time. Should not be an issue. We have a dedicated server to do that. Excited to see that this app is getting out there, being used, and we're excited to see what happens. Eyes on Score is a great app to go ahead and bring to your club. Also, we're here at Texas Archery. We want to thank Texas Archery for hosting these type of tournaments and getting everybody out here. We love doing them. We love doing live scoring, and we love that people enjoy coming and shooting these shoots. Here, we're going to go ahead and do a quick video. I don't think, Amy's going, what video? So here, go ahead and check this video out. Here's Texas Archery.
Texas Archery is Houston's #1 choice for archery products, lessons, and practice ranges. Come and see the largest selection of Matthews, Hoyt, Mission, Bowtech, Elite, and much more. Let our skilled Bowtechs help fit you with a bow that meets your budget.
When that customer leaves out the door, if they have a smile on their face, we've done our job.
In-store savings happening through the end of the month. Texas Archery on Treshwick Boulevard, just down the road from Carter's Country.
So if you have never been to Texas Archery, you've got to get out here. It's we think it's one of the, if not the coolest shop in Texas, and maybe one of the coolest shops in the country. Sell Matthews, sell Hoyt, sell Elite, Bowtech, Bear. A lot of good products here that you could come and test out and see if it's going to be your next bow. Like I said, this weekend's going to be crazy, so if you show up, just anticipate that the 3D range is full. There's no 3D this weekend, but it'll probably be, the showroom will probably be pretty open for you to come and hang out with the guys down there. I know they want to stay busy as well. Looks like we've got 4 Texas A&M archers down there shooting right now. Got a lot of new shooters this weekend, which I'm really excited about seeing come and shoot some first-time SYWAT shooters. What's really great about this shoot is that it's not intimidating. It's not, you just show up, there's no clock down there. Everybody's super friendly. Everybody really does help and help everybody. It really does, everybody does help you get through the this competition, where it's not like so serious that nobody's talking or anything like that. You just show up, say, hey, I don't know what I'm doing, and people will just take you under their wing and get you in here shooting. There's Mike Stone right down there just walking off the line with the white hat, coming through. He just stopped. This is his first SYWAT ever. So we think that's great. We have the little girl in the pink there to the right. She just came in. She came in from San Antonio. She's shooting this morning so that she can try out Texas Archery. There's Kat Stiegel. She is a Bowtech out of X10. So she and coach. She does a little of everything. So we have people shooting from all over Houston. We have them coming in from the Dallas area. Last time I hadn't looked at all the lists, but we had people coming in from the Valley. We have people coming in from up north in the Lubbock area. You know, they kind of make a weekend of it and come shoot our shoot, which is a great, amazing, because we get to meet some new archers. So hopefully you guys will have somebody here soon that's other than my voice. You guys having to listen to my voice for 2 straight hours. I don't know if I can talk for that. Could I, Amy? Do you think I can talk? She's like, yes. She says, I think you can talk for 2 hours. Well, maybe I need some water to be able to keep talking. But yeah, there's Logan Saxman. He's shooting for his 300 right now, his 300 club buckle. Everybody's taking a good look down there. What I'll do is I'm going to take a look and see how everybody's doing. So let me go ahead and refresh this screen. Let me take a quick look and see if I can see who is on track right now for a 300. Don Kyle, he's dropped a couple already, it looks like. He was shooting for his 300. Looks like he dropped one in the first end and one in the third end. So we might see Don again. I know that he wants that buckle. Let's see. Let's get down here to the shooters. Ryan's clean so far. Looks like they just shot their 6th end. Yep, just shot the 6th end, so they're going to be halfway through. And what does that mean? Halfway through on SYWAT, whoever was shooting on bottom now will move their targets to the top. The ones on top will move to the bottom. Let me see if I can find Logan and see how Logan is doing. Case Scott, one of our young, probably the youngest archer we have, not Texas Archery, but here, that's shooting 20 yards. He is a 300 archer at, I think, 11 years old. Amazing little shooter. And it looks like he's dropped one so far, but he'll have another shot so he can get that buckle. We want to give these buckles away, especially to the youth, you know. Let's see here. Every time I look at somebody's score, it takes me back up to the top. Larry Ellis has dropped a few. Jeremy has dropped one. Colby has dropped one. So anticipate those guys will probably reshoot. Kat's dropped one so far. Logan Saxman's clean with 125. We'll see after this and see if he's clean after the halfway with a 150. Ivy Gonzalez has a 125 so far. Rick Stonebreaker yesterday shot barebow, shot a 280, so he's the one with the top score so far, and that will be the score that everybody wants to get to, which is a pretty good barebow score. Let's see here. Just taking a quick glance to see how everybody is shooting. If there's anybody to take note on. Let's see. Micah Z is one of the ones to watch. There's something was going wrong yesterday. He shot a 300 last time. This time he had a couple misses. So they're working on his bow this morning to find out what was going on, because he doesn't miss, and we know something's not right when that happens. Let's see here. I don't see any other. That's it so far right now. That's kind of the ones we're watching. There's a lot of archers to watch down there, but we were kind of looking to see who was on track for that 300. because we know that we want some of those guys are really wanting to shoot for that 300 buckle. So we will more than likely see them come shoot again. While down there at scoring, we're going to go ahead and probably go to a little break, and for about 5-10 minutes. So we'll put a screen up there that we'll play some music while we're waiting. I see that we have about 10 people out there watching right now. We appreciate you guys watching. I know that we don't do this for the numbers. Like, we're not looking to try to get a ton of people watching, but we want to get it out there for the people that can't be there, and they can watch their archer and see the scores and all of that good stuff. Oh, I found something new on our app that I can actually look very quick at who is shooting. Let me get out of this. I will go ahead and go to results. Lily Dillon, man, she is like 298. She's right there. So she's coming back. She's coming back at some point. It showed that she was supposed to be here this morning, but I bet you she's moving to a different time so that she can try again. Get everybody. Did I click on the right time slot? So 9 a.m. Here we go. This morning, Manuela is shooting well. She's at 119. Mike Boyd is at 143. Good shooting. Here's where Colby and Jeremy are both at 149. I know that they're kicking themselves over that one, but that's okay. It happens. Kat Stiegel as she 149 with 27 X's. That's a really good X count. Ivy Gonzalez is clean with a 150 with 25 X's. Ryan Booth, which is my son. Many of you know that. He's at 150 with 30 X's, so he hasn't dropped an X yet. Logan's at 150 with 20 X's. K. Scott 149 with 24 X's. Really good X count. Just kind of glancing through here. Everybody's doing really well. Michael Stone is one of our first-time archers, 129. Good job, Michael. I know it's nothing like stepping up on the line. Everything seems cool when you step up on the line. Even though this is a small tournament, there's still some nerves that will kick in. We have a bunch of the wild kids down there, Isaac and Ethan, shooting really well. So we're gonna take a little break right now. And what we'll do is we're just going to leave it on the live scoring right here. It's going to refresh every end, and we'll get some music going for you guys.
I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you at the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy, up to no good. Trying to be a man, but you're stuck in boyhood. Baby, you won't ever treat me the way you should. So it's over for good. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah, I will never cry You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah, I will never smile for you. Yeah. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you out the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy, up to no good. Trying to be a man, but you're stuck in boyhood. Baby, you won't ever treat me the way you should. So it's over for good. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. It's been chaos from the start. Can't believe I made it this far. Guess I needed it to see who you really are. Breaker of hearts, yeah. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never smile for you. Yeah. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you out the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy, up to no good. Trying to be a man, but you're stuck in boyhood. Baby, you won't ever treat me the way you should. So it's over for good. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never smile for you. Yeah. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you out the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy, up to no good. Trying to be a man, but you're stuck in boyhood. Baby, you won't ever treat me the way you should. So it's over for good. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. It's been chaos from the start. Can't believe I made it this far. Guess I needed it to see who you really are. Breaker of hearts, yeah. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never smile for you. Yeah. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. I can't take this anymore. You say we're done, but you still want more. Baby, what I need is you out the door. This time I'm sure, yeah, that you're a bad boy, up to no good. Trying to be a man, but you're stuck in boyhood. Baby, you won't ever treat me the way you should. So it's over for good. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. Rest your head, let it dream about me. Cause I'm fed up with you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah, I will never smile for you. Yeah. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Outside my window, is everything pale and cold? Can't seem to pick up my phone. It's been ringing all day long. Behind these clouds, I know the sun will be, but today's raining, so be patient with me. I'll be right. Somehow I must be somewhere the sky is blue. I'm too tired to sleep, too tired to do anything else than doing nothing. I'm too tired to rest, too tired, I'm blue.
All right, we are back. Sorry about that little little time of music. At least there was some music to it. We are back. This is our first scoring in after the half, so this is the 7th in. Total of 12 ins. I have my wife, Amy, here with me doing the broadcasting.
Hello.
Hey, Amy. So she doesn't really keep up with the tournament series type stuff. So do you have any questions, anything that you don't understand that's going on right now?
Oh, I haven't actually been thinking in that terms. I've just been thinking of, am I getting everybody on the camera that wants to be seen? And
Well, tell us about the little ones you were mentioning.
oh my goodness, yeah, those little guys on the end are super cute.
Yeah.
It's
Go
like,
ahead and zoom
my
in down on
goodness.
them. So
Oh, let's see.
Go ahead
Okay.
and do. You could do.
Whoops, I'm on the wrong camera.
Yeah, click the other camera and then do
Camera
call 8
Call 8.
and then enter. Did it not?
Did it do it?
Call 8 enter. There you
Oh,
go.
there we go. Yeah, these
So-
little guys are. Whoops! I always go the wrong direction. Ah.
You know, the 13-year-old girl that we have that helps, Desi, she does a really good job, honey.
I'm sure she does it way better than me. Yeah,
I know.
those little guys are so cute.
So that is the Wild Boys. Their last name is Wild, so we call
Yes.
them the Wild Boys. There's 5 of them.
I helped check them in. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a lot of boys.
four of them shoot a recurve style bow. I think I'm not sure if any of them shoot. I think there's a couple that shoot Olympic. I think a couple shoot bare bow, and then there's one compound shooter.
Uh-huh. And
in the
one
group.
looked like at least one of them was a lefty because they were
Yeah.
facing each other on the line.
Yeah, they put out some cute kids, didn't they?
They did. I think their mom was here maybe last time. I feel like I met her.
They
or
were.
checked her in or something.
They were, yeah.
Okay, let's see. I need to go back to that camera.
So we're doing good on time. It is almost 11. If we can finish this thing right around 12, that'll give us an hour and a half to get ready for the next shoot that's at 1:30. Like I said, there's 36. There's not quite 36 archers here, but there's a lot, which
So
means
what do
there's a lot of
we-
parking.
What do we have to do to get ready for the next group?
So how this is going to do, like I said, we're using tablets this time. This is the first time we use tablets. Normally we use the archer's equipment to do it. We're kind of testing it for a TSAA state championship, which will be the first weekend of March. What's going to be really cool about that shoot is that we're giving away a lot of money. We're going to guarantee $10,000 giveaway. We're going to give away probably, I think the number is $5,000 in scholarships. And if we bring in more money, we will just continue adding it to the pot. So those will grow. So for the youth, it'll be 17. If you are 17 years old, if you are the U18, USA Archery, U18 below, you will shoot off for the money. It's going to be an open division for the money. But how this is going to work, you're going to shoot one round of 60 arrows. That'll be for the state championship. So if your division, your bow class, you win, your top score, you are a state champion. You'll get your award, all that stuff. That is also your qualifying score, which will go into the open shoot. For the youth, it'll be Saturday night. For the adults, it'll be Sunday. So Saturday night, we will know who the top 16 is in each division. Men and women will be put together for the money, and they will shoot off compound, recurve, and bare bow. And that means U18, which was the old cadet naming scheme, and under will all shoot together for that money. And it'll be head-to-head shoot-offs. Then we will move on to, we are guaranteeing $1,000 per division. If there's more archers that come in, we'll add more money to it. Same for the adults. We will be looking at putting in, doing the same thing. I think it's right around $3,000 per division. We will get all that out this week for people to go ahead and register. Registration will be $100 for adults and $70 for youth, but you got to remember that money is going right back into the pot for our archers to go and win. Should be a lot of fun. It'll be all live broadcast. We'll have a good team of people here to help make that happen, and it'll be a lot of fun. We do a lot of these qualifier live video just because it's good practice for us to do this, to make this a better production for everybody. We want to put together a really good, put a really good live stream together, and part of that is just it takes practice. So Colby and Larry is in the red victory shirt. They both have already come up saying, hey, go ahead and add me to the list. Kyle next to him, next to him, he's already come up and said, yep, go ahead and put me on the 130 line too for tomorrow. He wants to go ahead and shoot again. They all want that 300 buckle.
So about how many times do these people need to shoot to get the 300?
So you have to shoot. If you could shoot, you can shoot one time in November and get your 300, and shoot one time today or this weekend and get your 300, and then you get your buckle. So the only rule is that you got to shoot 1 300 in November and 1 300 in the January shoot, and you get your 300 club buckle. You can shoot it as many times as you want. You can shoot it 3 times, and if you got a 300 on the last one, now you are eligible to win it the next SYWAT.
Oh wait, there's another. I went to the wrong screen. I thought they were walking to the targets.
So we have
here's the round with the little cute boys.
Yep, there you go. Go ahead and zoom in on those boys.
I'm trying. It's going slow. There they are. See, they're just adorable.
Yep. So Case got the one in the yellow with the red. So he is 11. He can shoot. He could have shot 10 yards. He came here for his first SYWAT, shot his first round at 10 and said, I don't want to shoot 10. I'm going to shoot up at 20, and went ahead and moved up to 20, and now is shooting as a youth instead of, I guess it's a cub, instead of shooting that cub division. Hold on one second. We're going to go ahead and get some music going. Somebody's up here going to ask me a question.
I put out my heart, gave it my all. In the end, It won't be for life, not this time. I just stay for the night. Yeah. Fly on me, babe, fly on me, babe. Fly on me, babe, fly on me, babe. Fly on me, babe, fly on me, babe. I'm gonna make you feel good. Tread on me, babe, tread on me, babe. Play your record real smooth. Yeah.
All right, we are back. Sorry about that abrupt music. I meant to lower it. All right, so we got 4 more ends. That means 20 more arrows. So we are 66% of the way done. Amy had a question for me.
Oh, the one about Ryan?
Yeah.
He took a long time to shoot, like everybody else was done, and he still had 2 more arrows. And then he's shaking his head like he did terrible.
So what that is when you get to that elite level, everything needs to feel just perfect. And if that shot is not breaking, not releasing like he wants it to, even though it hits the center, he's more focused on the execution than he is on the result in those situations for him specifically. So he's more focused on making sure that every single shot is a perfect shot. If he shoots and hits the middle and it didn't feel like a perfect shot, that's why you'll see him shake his head, even though it's confusing for most, because you'll see it hit the dead center and you'll see him shaking his head in frustration, and you're like, what is going on? Now it's because he's it's just not executing like he wants it to. Part of it right now is that, and I know that he wants a 60X. He wants a 60X 300. He is right there, 20 arrows away from getting it. So what happens is you start overthinking it. Your body doesn't want it to go off. I mean, it's just like, it's just got to be this smooth. Doesn't matter that he's shooting a 60X or not, or it's just getting his mind to reset so that he can just shoot his normal shot. Because his normal shot will hit the middle. Like if he just shoots a smooth shot, it's going to hit. When he locks up, when he starts overthinking it and trying to hold it too tight, then he's going to have that release is not going to want to go off, even though he feels like he's ripping the bow apart to get it to go off. It's a tough. It's tough, at this level when. Shooting a 300 is one thing. Shooting a 60X is a whole nother, and it just takes one bad arrow to not get it and shoot 59, 58. Still really good for the average Joe, right?
So the 300's not that hard for a lot of the archers. It's the X count.
No, there's a small percentage of archers that can shoot a 300 with no problem, and they're going for X's. So a lot of the archers, once they get that 300, they're not really concerned about the 300 anymore. They're concerned about X's. Many of the archers down here, they want that 300. That's all they're shooting for is the 300. Then you have archers like Ryan and Ivy, right there, Ivy Gonzalez. They're not really shooting for. I was a little ahead there. Now we're at Ivy. Ivy's up there. So you have Ivy that is shooting for X's, not 300. And that's kind of where, that's the difference of an elite versus someone that's really good shooting the 300s, and somebody that's elite shooting the X's.
So what is the guy's name in the blue shirt, white hat that's brand new? This is his first time to shoot. It's right in the middle
Mike Stone.
So what's an expectation for somebody who this is their first time to shoot SYWAT?
I would no expectation. You got to set your baseline. What does it look like? He may have an idea of what he thinks he can shoot in practice. Practice is not like shooting in a tournament. Your scores are going to go down a little bit. For most, they come down. Some people, they seem to shoot a little better when there's a little more competition on the line, But for the most part, the nerves get the best of them. And so coming in for your first shoot, it's like going to Vegas for the first time. It's all fun and games, right? And we talked about this on our last podcast that's going to be coming out at the end of this weekend, and talk about how when you first go to Vegas or go to a big shoot, it's always a lot of fun. There's just not a lot of expectations because you don't know what to expect. And the second time is different because now there's an expectation that you should do significantly better than you did the year before. And it's an expectation from you and your family, which it should not be, right?
Right. So somebody, like you have your Ryans that are here that like really want to make a living with archery kind of thing, trying to shoot. But so why do, like this was the Wheatons there, Lee and Autumn.
Yeah.
As well, and are they just hobby shooters?
They're hobby shooters. The majority of the people here are hobby shooters.
Uh-huh.
There's very few that are looking to shoot in the championship division in Vegas. We have Connor Sears and Dakota Taylor that shot yesterday that will be shooting in the championship division in Vegas. You have Ryan that will be shooting in the championship division in Vegas. Who else this weekend? Ivy. I think Ivy is shooting in the championship division this year too.
So why does the hobby archer want to come shoot a SYWAT?
It's just competition. It's fun. You're trying to do better each time. There's that goal of chasing the 300. For recurve, there's a certain number. 300 is always the ultimate goal. Barebow, there's a number that I know 280 and above, they feel like they've shot really well, and then you keep pushing and pushing to get to that next level. See, everyone has kind of that number. For the most part, compounders, the ultimate goal is 300. And but it's baby steps. Baby steps to get you there.
I guess if I pan out, is Ryan still shooting?
Yeah, Ryan's still shooting. Switch to the other camera on the target and then go to number 1. Let's see what his target looks like. So go ahead and do call 1.
Wait.
Click to, yeah, there you go.
Camera 1.
Call 1, enter. Try it again.
Call 1, enter.
Why is it?
It only, like everything,
you've done
it
something.
only wants to work when you're around. Oh, I was not pushing call. I was pushing cam.
Oh, what are you pushing, Cam? Oh, maybe that's.
No, I was pushing this.
Oh, so I don't know.
One.
I don't know what you did.
Oh,
I don't know how to reset
no.
this. I don't know what she did.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, let's see. Let's get call 1, enter. There we go.
Now
So
we
you-
won't be able to see it. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So
Okay.
he's still hit the center. So
Yeah.
no Cam, call. She makes fun of
That's
me that
why-
I can't read.
I can't
Or spell.
see it. It's dark over here.
So we were, Amy and I were at the ATA show, and if anybody's been to or have heard of the ATA show, it's the Archery Trade Association. And you go there, you get your deals, you set up your, basically you program out what you're going to order for the year, looking at the numbers before. And so Amy, she's there to keep me straight. There is just so much going on, and my mind is just going every which way. It's going here, there. I'm just kind of moving down the list. Oh, we need to do this. We need to do this. So she's taking notes and everything. And I was like, okay, find me Faradine. And she goes, oh, my goodness. Like, I keep telling her these names. She's like, I'm a really good speller, but it's really hard with these made-up words to spell these things.
Yeah, he's just throwing this stuff out like, oh, like totally, you know how to spell that. I'm like, I've never heard of this word in my life. It's not a real word. And I'm supposed to just type it in and figure out where that exhibit's going to be found.
She grumbled, but she still got us there.
I think you had to spell it for me.
Oh, yeah, Faradine, I did.
Unusual turn of events. You spelling something
I
for
know,
me.
right? So there was some cool stuff that we saw. We went ahead and ordered a few little things, nothing major. We did see there were some stretchy bands that we really thought would be good for archers, our target archers, and so we ordered a few of those to see how those do. I think that the majority of people probably buy those just because they're really cool. Little design on how they had it set up, and they were really designed for stretching your back muscles.
I thought it was for building your muscles. It's for stretching?
Probably building and stretching both.
Okay.
Ryan said like he was kidding around. He's like, I need that instead of me just going with my arms, spinning them, and putting them out straight out, and just spinning them. Like, that's better than the doing that. We'll be trying those out. We ended up looking at Big Shot has come out with a new, basically like a techno hunt that actually converts into an axe wall, and it's all digital, except I say digital, the screen is digital, and you shoot a wall with your arrows. You don't have to have like techno hunt. You have to put these blunt ends on your arrows and make a lot of noise. Your arrows hit and fly back a little bit. You got to go get them. This is just a wall that you shoot. You can create your own videos if you wanted. You could create, and you can score with them. You can then move those bales out of the way, which takes about 5-10 minutes. I think it was at least 10 minutes.
10 or 15.
It was 10 or 15 minutes, and now you have an axe throwing wall as well. I think that would be kind of cool to have some axe throwing here at Texas Archery.
Yes.
Why not?
Yes.
It'd be a lot of fun.
Molly and I were checking out where the techno hunt is a little bit ago, and I was explaining it to her and showing her, and we were coming up with ideas.
Yeah.
Thoughts.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's always frightening. Okay, so I need to switch to, wait, this one?
She's learning. There we go. Now we're on our
Starting
archers.
to get it.
We've got a full house of archers. A lot of fun to have this many archers here. Tonight's going to be a smaller crowd. I still think we're going to have, let me look real quick here, see how many archers we have for tonight. Get out of this. Not a lot. So if you're going to come and shoot, tonight is the night to shoot, because as of right now, I think we have maybe about 15 archers shooting tonight. And if we can do, I'm anticipating it will be 2 lines, but it'll go much quicker with that many when we have that, half of what we're putting through tonight.
That's good, because it's going to be a long day. We got up here at 8.
Yeah,
right?
a little before 8.
30 minutes later than you wanted to, thanks to having a family and all riding in the same car.
My family wears me out.
Yep. And then we are all in the same car, so we're up here until it's over.
So late tonight, we may not get out of here until about 9
and
tonight.
We're all already tired and
yeah,
need
Molly
more
was
sleep.
already tired. And then, guess what? We get to do it again tomorrow.
Yep.
I've got to get all these scores entered tonight into the TFAA website, which I'm going to try doing it through an Excel file this time for the first time.
So that's just
That may make it
push
go a
of
lot
button.
faster. Yep. We'll see how it does. I actually haven't done that yet. I've always entered them manually, but tonight I'm going to try the Excel file and see if we can go ahead and just dump the data from our system and just import it directly in.
Yep. That'd be good.
Yeah,
We can all get more sleep.
Yes, absolutely. Seems like Amy's getting better with the scrolling. Comes slowly
Yep.
scrolling across.
Up and down. So what's going through an archer's mind as they're shooting today?
Well, we are what it should be going through their mind, or what is going through their mind.
Yeah, what is going through their mind?
Some of them are, are kind of just using muscle memory and just kind of going, all right, let's breathe, let's get this thing over with and finish without, making a fool of yourself. I remember going to the first TFA state championship that we went to was in Waco, which was a lot of fun. But I know that on the very first practice, and I literally shot my target, and on the second one, I shot the guy's target next to me, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be a long weekend. Just getting into it, but it was a lot of fun. At the end, I kept kidding around, like, hey, how'd you shoot? And I'm like, well, the first thing I did was drop my bow in the trash as I walked away.
Ivy doesn't look very happy.
Which target? He's on 3. So go ahead and let's take a look at his target.
Go to here.
Yep.
And
then
then
call
it's call
3.
3.
Enter.
Oh, I did 2.
2.
Oh,
you're
I'm
on
on
the
the
wrong
wrong camera. Gonna get it.
Well, eventually you'll get it, right? So let's
yeah,
go ahead
about
and
the
take a
time.
look.
Nadia or whoever's coming in
So
to
you
take
can
care
go
of
ahead
it.
and zoom in. You can zoom in a little more. You can see
Which
it looks
one
like he
is he?
dropped an X.
Is he the
left
Oh,
right there?
oh goodness.
So it looks like he dropped one X.
Ah, sorry. Oh my goodness. Clearly, I haven't played enough
So
video games.
you can slow. Here you go. I can slow this down a little. How's that? There you go. So you get a really good look there at his target.
When I go up and down, it's like super sensitive. There we go.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put some music on real quick, Amy, and go grab something for our group
Okay.
that's serving food this afternoon.
No time to worry about the past. Await the future to come at last. This time tomorrow, I will be gone. A fading memory.
All right, I'm back. So we've got a bake sale going on for raising some money for our JOAD club. So if we're looking to have a little bit of extra cash on the side for any of our youth that need some help getting equipment, getting registration fees, any of that type of stuff, and so we appreciate the profits for doing that for us. And I'm kind of breathing heavy from running downstairs. Let me
It's
go
embarrassing.
ahead.
It's like 5 steps.
I know. Shut up. So, yeah, I ran downstairs, ran back up here.
Doesn't bode well for the Grand Canyon. Honey.
No, it does not. So for Amy is my 50th.
Well, my 40th.
40th, yes, right. For her 40th birthday, we decided we were going to hike to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and if that wasn't bad enough, we're going to go ahead and spend a couple days down there at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, and then come back up and see how that goes. I have not been training like I should be. I've been eating really well though. Getting ready.
Really?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
You've been eating well?
Yeah, eating real well. I'm fattening myself up because so I can go down there and do
So you
this
can-
mass purge, I guess. I don't know. Not purge, but our food will I probably won't be eating as many calories as I've been eating lately.
I think you're supposed to eat more while we're hiking.
Oh,
I read 200 to 300 calories an hour.
really?
Yeah,
That seems like a lot of calories.
it does. But, if we really go fast.
Yeah, that
Won't be so many.
What is
We
it, about a
can-
5-hour hike down?
Well,
4 to 5?
Our friend Clint did it in 3.
Yeah, we're
Or
not
did he
gonna-
do it in 4? Was it 4 hours maybe?
I think it was. For some reason, I thought maybe it was 3.5. I don't know.
Something like that.
Seemed like it was right around
I'm
there.
pretty sure it's going to take us longer than it took him.
Yep. We've got our 12-year-old doing it with us.
Yep. And our 22-year-old and our
Yeah.
18-year-old and our 22-year-old's fiance.
Yeah. So what we were saying is, earlier I was saying we were getting some food up here right now. So we've got the profits. They donate their time and money, and they get us all set up for lunch. And so if anybody wants to donate any money for food, they can come up here and get some food. It's Louisiana style. Looks really good. Smells really good too. I've already heard several people saying it is good, really good.
I can't tell. Is it like a spaghetti?
It looks like some type of.
But they said it's the Cajun, whatever
Yeah.
it is, it's Cajun.
Looks really good.
Because they're from Louisiana, right?
Yep, they're from Louisiana. Let me see how. Let's see if I know there's a few people down there still working on their 300. Oh, let's see. Why is that not up? Is that not updated? Oh, it has. Let me see what we've got here. I'm looking at our scores just to see how everybody's doing. Go ahead and do the 9 a.m. line. Manuela is at 204, looking very good. Let me just kind of scroll. She was just the first one. Jacob Wild, he's the freestyle recurve. One of the kids that comes and shoots a lot of shoots here. Shooting a 187 right now. Ryan is 250. Clean. Colby Scott just dropped that one, which he's like was a line cutter, or not a line, just barely missing the line. Was called out. Ivy is still at a 250, looking good. Logan Saxman still at 250, very good. Case Scott just dropped that one. Still, his X count is excellent at 42 X's. Great shooting.
Now we've got the little cute guys up again.
Don Kyle dropped 2 like at the beginning, hasn't dropped any more. So he's coming back tomorrow to shoot. There's Rick Downey. So Rick was, I don't see him down there, but Rick's son Logan shot. He was one of the first compound kids that I ever knew that went to Vegas, shot Vegas. So that was kind of cool. It was like seeing him go, and we were like, you know what, let's do it next year. And and that was our first year as shooting for SYWAT, which was about 9 years ago, 10 years ago. Man, it's probably about 9 years ago now.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe SYWAT may have been 8. I don't know. We need to figure out how many years we've been to Vegas. I can't remember. We're at 7. This is the 7th year coming up.
I guess. I just remember, did I go with y'all the second year?
Yeah.
And that was the year that we had our exchange daughter Joyce here.
Joyce. Okay. So that was, she's 20. Yeah, so that would have been, that would have been 6 years ago. And she 22, 23, maybe.
I think she just turned 23 this week.
Okay. All right.
So you're giving a belt buckle away if somebody shoots 2 300s. What's the big deal if they, besides obviously personal accomplishment, what's the big deal if they get 60Xs? Are you doing anything for those guys?
So I bought a 60X buckle to give away 2 years ago, and nobody got it.
Oh.
Last year on our very last shoot, 2 kids, 2 youth, I say youth, 2 college students, 2 Texas A&M, Logan and Connor came in and shot 2 60Xs, and so I gave away 2 buckles for those 2 kids. They helped me design it. Actually, I didn't have the buckle the year before. I was just waiting for somebody to get it, and then we were going to design it and then give it away.
Oh, okay.
This year, we gave one away gave one away yesterday morning to Connor, which was his second 60X buckle that he earned. And I would like to give away a few more of those because I think it's pretty cool. It's a big accomplishment. It's tough to get that 60X.
I would think so.
Where's those binoculars? Hand me that binocular. Let me take a look down there. Ryan walked off the line like shaking his head, but he still got 5 X's down there.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand. I mean, I guess you already kind of explained it, that it's an execution
Well,
situation.
to be honest, I don't, I'll actually talk to him about it because I don't like seeing him shake his head. Like, if it's a bad shot, it's okay, whatever.
Right.
Just move on to your next shot. But with you physically shaking your head after every shot, that can't be mentally. I don't see how that's positive,
Right.
So 5 more arrows. That's it.
5 more.
5 more arrows.
So those people who are close to the 300 or 60X are
So
gonna
there
be
are.
more stressed?
Let me see. I'm looking. We'll look after this one. So I think there's only a few that I'll be giving away. Buckles
Yeah.
at this 9 o'clock line. I did order buckles for everybody so I could give them away. I didn't order 19 of them because some may not get it. So I ordered a few less than that, and and if I got to order more buckles, I'll order more buckles.
Yeah.
It's easy when I have a couple guys here at the shop that will shoot 300s, so I'll be able to give buckles out, I think, to everybody that's outside of the shop, and then of course I can order those and get those buckles to them easily since they show up here all the time.
Right.
Five more arrows, and the 9 o'clock line is done.
2 more to go.
And we'll close at that point, we'll go ahead and, after the 5, we'll go ahead and close it out, and we will have, Wendy will be joining me at the 1:30 time.
Yes, the real professionals will be here to manage the
She can-
camera
yeah.
and.
Oh, I don't know if I'll have real professionals for
checking.
cameras.
Oh,
You
no.
may be the real professional on the cameras.
No.
But hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I think it's better when we have more people involved, where we can have, kids doing the scenes, kids doing the cameras, even some kids even doing live coverage if we needed to. But when it's kind of a one-man show, two-man show now, when you joined us.
Yep.
But we're coming down to the last, let's say, that's the last 5 arrows.
And so David Allen, he's the judge today?
He is always kind of the judge that's out there.
Always the judge, okay.
Yep.
Because he is the
The field governor for
Field
District 3.
So does he have to go to every single? Well, no, he can't because there's 2 SYWATs going on right now. There's one in
No,
Victoria.
no. That's the TAAF. So that is
Oh.
the Winter Games, is what they call it, or the
okay.
I guess the Winter Games.
So there could only be one SYWAT in one location.
They try to.
per
That's what they
weekend.
try to do.
Oh, okay.
So he tries to go to every one of them.
Okay.
He's a great field governor. Like I don't know if they all do that, but he spoils us by showing up to the majority of our shoots when he
Yeah.
can and help out. He's a huge help. With him being able to do that, it allows me to be up here doing the cameras, the live feed, and trying to fill you guys in and keep you guys in the loop on what's going on.
And he just got an award of some sort, right?
He did. He was NFAA Member of the Year,
So how
which
does
is really cool.
how does that happen?
So somebody nominated him, and then I guess they had a vote, and a lot of people voted for him, and so he ended up getting it. He'll be going to, in March, I believe it's March, NFAA Indoor Nationals out in Kentucky. He'll be going there, and he'll be accepting his award there.
That'll be cool.
Yeah, and I hope that I plan on us being there.
Oh, are you?
Yes.
Well,
If it's
check
on our list.
I'll
If
check.
it's-
I'll check
if
the
it's-
calendar.
if it's on our calendar,
We'll
yeah.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, so we've got we're at the ATA show, and I say yes to everything. Hey, are you going to this? Yes, I am. Of course I'm going. And Amy's right there with me, telling me that she's like, nope, you can't that weekend because we have this going on. I'm like, oh, what? And so she kept doing that. And I think it was even actually the same event. I kept doing, oh yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, it
And-
was the same. Yeah, the Total Archery Challenge. You kept, oh yeah, I'm going to be there in San Antonio, and I'm like, no, we have something else going on. And I actually thought it was my nephew's graduation. Turns out he's double scheduled for archery.
Yes, I am. So
That's a first.
right. And so I don't know if I'll be able to go to TAC this year because of that. We'll figure it out and see if I can make it happen. I don't know. I may not. But I told her if she kept telling me that I couldn't do things, then she wasn't going to be allowed to come back.
I think you'll bring me back anyway.
You think so?
I think you like me.
I do.
But Indianapolis was fun. It's a nice little town.
It is. It is.
Doesn't feel like so big, like Houston's so ginormous. Felt a little small, and the hotel we stayed in was super cool.
It was. It was an old train station that they converted into a hotel, and then on the second floor they actually had railway like train cars for that you could stay in.
Yes, like we literally walk out of our room and there is a train, and you could have rented those rooms. Apparently, you could have had a train car as a room.
That would be pretty cool. We
Yeah.
didn't.
We looked at switch. We thought about switching, but we really thought about it too late.
And we were kind of lazy at that point. It's like,
Yeah, didn't want to move our stuff. It was spread out everywhere. It'd be like packing twice to go home.
Yep. Look down there and check. So Ivy Gonzalez has 1 arrow to go, and he will get his 300 buckle, I believe. Let me just check and see his Ivy. Oh, there he is. Ivy. Yep. So if he shoots a 25 here,
Zoom in on him.
yeah, 3. He has 1 arrow to go. You could probably even switch to the camera and zoom in on him, and then do the dual screen.
I'll have to.
Yeah.
help
So
me
go
out
ahead and
there.
click on 1 and go to 3.
Call 3.
Top right was his arrow. Looks like it's in there. He was probably a little nervous. Oh, he's like, ah.
So he
So-
got it.
Yeah. It looks like he got it. What does it look like?
You said, I can't do the.
Gotta slow this down a little bit.
What you already did.
Not that speed.
Oh my goodness.
Here, I'll slow it down for you. Try it now.
Maybe you should just do
Oh, I
it.
went the wrong direction. Now try it.
That would explain it.
Yep.
Oh goodness, now I'm going the wrong direction. Okay. Oh man.
Yeah, it's in there. So he's good. He got his
Oh,
300.
that one on the top right. That's
That
like,
was his last arrow.
what do you call that? A line hugger?
No, that was jar liquor.
Jar liquor. Okay.
That one wasn't a jar liquor. It's the ones
Okay.
that hit and just nick the score, the upper score. So if you're trying to shoot an X and it barely touches the X, they call it a jar liquor.
Okay.
Yep. I'm actually a little nervous here for Ryan for his last few arrows here.
Yeah.
So he's we were at indoor nationals last year, and we came to the very last end. He was clean, and on the 58th arrow, he drops a 5. And I say drops a 5. So he shot a 59x 300 at nationals, and you know, it's like I was just like, oh my goodness! Like I was like, he's got this, and then he drops it on that one, and then he just shoots 2 more inside out X's to finish it out, and you know, it just takes that one arrow
Yep.
that made it a 59, which is
Frustrating.
it's frustrating, but you know.
I'll just keep the camera off, Ryan, so that you don't have to see him and you can stop thinking about it.
Thinking about it. He's
Just
got
help
2.
you emotionally detach.
Yeah, I have to look away. This was like the first time Ryan shot his first 300. I couldn't even watch the last 5 arrows. You know, he hadn't shot a 300 yet. He kept getting really close, and I was just like, man, we've got one. You know, he just needs to get these last 5 arrows, and so I just kind of stood away, looking the other direction because I didn't want to know.
Yeah.
You know. So it's like, you know, I get nervous for our kids when they get down to the last 5 arrows to get their first 300, which is super stressful, you know. And so Ryan's about to pull back on his last arrow. So hold on one second. Let's go ahead and call
Oh, goodness.
one.
I'm trying to help you emotionally detach.
Enter.
You're wanting to
Yeah.
watch it.
I think he got it.
Oh,
Go ahead and zoom
whoops.
in.
I just zoomed way off.
Here,
Oh,
go ahead and do the
goodness.
call 1, enter. And let's go ahead and switch over and see. Looks like Ryan got his first 60X. Yeah, got his first 60X.
I was like, zoom in on Ryan's
That is that is awesome.
Even sister
I
was
couldn't even look at it. Yeah,
thing
even
running up to
yeah.
see if it happened.
Oh yeah. So
She was
I was like, where's his
Lamaze breathing to
Yeah,
get through
yeah.
it.
I gotta tell you, it's stressful for your kids when they get down to that end. And so he finally got his first 60X in a competition, and he's been. And I felt like it was bound to come. You know.
Oh, I know.
So because I know that he said he shot a 59X this week in practice, that it should have been a 60. He just got sidetracked and wasn't really paying attention. But here we go, guys. We are
Way to
to the
go.
end. I'm going to head down there and hand out all the awards that we give out, because we're giving out buckles for the ones that shot their 300s. I want to get my pictures and help keep you on.
Molly was like, "Are you on?" And I was
Yes.
like, "Yeah, he put me on."
I know.
He was tired of just talking to himself.
Yeah. But thank you, everybody, for joining, and we will see you guys at the next